basis, the root of these sins is all about me, satisfying my desires, satisfying my cravings with no regard of anyone else or anything else. Pride is the excessive view of one's self-worth or oneself without the regard of others. And we come back to the pride of life that is found in 1 John 2 verse 15 to 16. And the pride of life is the desire in every human being to be his or her own God. It's arrogance and it's self-promotion. And it is a person becoming conceited, having an ego, being vain, all because of their appearance or their status in life, and not just because of the things that they accomplish in their life. Pride is basically an inflated sense of one's worth and personal status, and it makes one feel superior over other people. Yes, so basically it's feeling yourself, if I can put it that way. In simple terms, it's feeling myself and thinking that I'm better than everyone else, and thinking that everyone needs to bow down to me. I'm the it girl, I'm the it person. So it's just everything is about me. And I'm not saying that having a very high self-worth that is wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that when your sense of worth and your appearance becomes what controls you, it becomes who you are, then that's when it becomes very prideful. A lot of people who have pride are those people who want to always look perfect, and not wanting to maybe go out because of the fact that they don't look perfect. So for an example, let's say my hair is a mess. Not that it's a mess, but like it's not the way that I want it to look like. And because of that, I'm not going to go out because I need to put out this image that I'm Miss Perfect and that there's no wrong with me and that I'm better than you. So because I can't put that image out there, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to go out. Pride can also stop a lot of people from going into ministry because you feel like, okay, I need to perfect this before I go out there. I need to look perfect in front of other people. So I'm not going to step into the worship team until I get it right. I'm not going to preach until I'm perfect. So it becomes a problem. So there's nothing wrong with loving yourself, guys. Love yourselves. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself, but it just becomes a problem when you start seeing yourself as better than anyone else. You start elevating yourself above everyone else, and you start elevating yourself above God as well. You see yourself as the most important, and everything is just about you. It makes you selfish, and it also closes your mind off towards learning because of the fact that I'm prideful. So it means that I know everything. I'm not going to learn anything from you. And so when someone corrects my mistake, I'm not going to take what they said into consideration because I know better. So that's what pride looks like, basically. That's what pride looks like. And it stems a lot from self-righteousness. And self-righteousness is a sin. And God hates it because it stops people from getting to know him because the person thinks that they're God. And pride also is taking the glory that belongs to God and keeping it for yourself. Basically, it's worshiping yourself. And when you worship yourself, it doesn't leave much room for God. And how you can fight off pride, don't take yourself too seriously. Pride tends to come from a fear of embarrassment or shame. That's why someone feels like they always need to be number one. They always need to be perfect. They always need to be the best. So don't take yourself too seriously. Laugh at yourself at times. Even if your hair is looking somewhat of a mess, at least if it looks decent, it doesn't have to look perfect. If it looks decent, then you can go out. You can't start off things perfect. So if pride is what is stopping you from stepping into ministry, listen. You're not going to start at the top from the very beginning. You're going to have to start somewhere. So learn to put yourself in situations where you know that I'm not perfect at this, but you're going to step into it, and use that experience as a learning curve. Try to be open-minded, and when people, not criticize, but when people comment or try to tell you something about yourself, or try to teach you something about yourself, or teach you something, listen. Don't want to, be like, I don't need to hear this. Listen to what they say and take what they say into consideration. Also, humility is very, very important. So pray to God to help you to be more humble, and also read the Bible. Envy is the intense desire to have an item that someone else possesses or someone else has. Jealousy over other people's blessings and other people's achievements, and basically you want what belongs to someone else. It's a resentful, dissatisfied longing for someone else's possessions, someone else's position, someone else's fortune, someone else's successes, and someone else's achievements. Basically, yeah, it's jealousy and wanting what someone else has. So basically, it's looking at someone else and being like, oh, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, I wish I had that. It's that type of thing. And an example of envy in the Bible can be found with Joseph and his brothers. Joseph and his brothers were envious of him, the way that their father treated him different from them, the fact that his father created this whole colorful robe just for him, and he was the father's special child, his miracle child. And because they were envious, because of the jealousy, they decided to do other things. It led to them doing things that they were not supposed to do, which is selling Joseph, lying to their father, and living their whole life with their guilt. Another example is Cain and Abel in the Bible, when God was more satisfied, was more pleased with Abel's offering, and Cain became envious of that and ended up killing his brother. A lot of the times, the issue with, or what leads to envy, is the fact that you feel dissatisfied in your heart. We end up falling into envy because we can't have what it is that we desire, we can't have what it is that we want. So because of the fact that this is what I want, someone else has something that I want to do something that will make me gain that. And how you can battle envy is to be kind, placing other people's desires over your own, and ensuring that those desires of helping other people and putting other people above you supersedes your own desires. So basically, learning to support other people, celebrating other people, being nice to other people. Don't always pray for their downfall just because they are doing things that you want to do and they're not happening for you. No, celebrate with them, be happy with them, and learn to be grateful as well. Learn to be grateful and be content with what you already have. Also, stop comparing yourself to other people and with what other people have. What's yours is yours, and if God wanted you to have that, then he would have given it to you, or he will give it to you. You just need to be, patient. And instead of focusing on what you don't have, try to look at what you do have and be grateful for what you have, because not everyone has what you have. As much as you looking at other people and you saying, I don't have what they have, there's someone else who's looking at you and saying, and who doesn't have what you have. So be grateful for what you have, because not everyone has that as well. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was very helpful, very encouraging, very informative, and very eye-opening. And I pray that you take this information and you apply it into your life, and you move forward from there. Please let me know down in the comments whatever you took out of this, what your greatest takeaway was, what you learned, what stood out the most for you. Please let me, put it down in the comments, and let's get a conversation going. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.